Is there any producers that you want to work with in the future that you got your eyes on?
Oh man, there's a million producers that I love to work with. You know, I would love to do a track with DJ Muggs. DJ Muggs is my favorite producer of all time. You know, so I would love to work with Muggs. I would love to work with Eric, the architect from Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go on all day, man. There's, you know, so many dope producers out right now.
Yeah. Anybody you got in mind for like your next album that you're working on right now?
Well, you know, I'm working with Rob again, and I'm just kind of open right now. You know, I'm just my focus is on just trying to make the best record I can, and I want to progress with every record. I feel that I have done that. I feel like as an artist, I get better with every record. Writing wise, I feel like I'm getting better every record, and I just want to continue that and just continue to progress so yeah, I'm just collecting beats right now, man. You know, if anybody wants to send a beat, send it about booking.com. And yeah, I'm like listening to them, and I'm just trying to go in the studio and just bang out songs right now, and then figure it out from there, you know. But Rob is going to be a crucial part of the new album. Everything is going to go through Rob at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just released a new record too, Teenagers from Mars.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Rob did 2 beats on the Highway album that I did, and those 2 beats that he sent me was Beast Mode and Out of Step, and those 2 records kind of ended up being the foundation of that whole album. Yeah. And so I didn't want to get ahead of myself and like hit him up right away or whatever, but like while I was recording the Highway, I was thinking to myself like, yo, my next record I want to just do with Rob, and not taking anything away from the other producers. They're all my brothers. I you know, I own you, but I just felt that we had a special kind of chemistry. So I wanted to see how the Highway did first, right? Yeah. And see how if he was digging the vibe that we had, and he was. You know, he liked the records, and he you know, so I hit him up. I asked him if he was interested in doing an EP together. He was down, and we didn't cut any corners, man. I went out to Vancouver, and we just like kind of locked ourselves in the studio, and we were doing 12-hour days in the studio, and we created the record together, you know, in the studio.
I think it's real dope too, because that's actually one thing I think hip hop's been missing. And it's funny, I was reading an article actually I think yesterday about it, but it was talking about how they said Illmatic ruined hip hop, because before that, usually hip hop, like any other musical genre, for the most part, you have a producer who works with the artist and creates a vision for an album. And after Illmatic, you kind of had a mismatch of all super producers, right? And that's kind of where that whole movement kind of birthed from. But yeah, so I really like to see that when an artist goes with the one producer to the studio and just one vision and knock something out.
Yeah, I like both. You know, I like both sides of that coin. You know what I mean? Like I think it's like you said, I think it's great when you're like in the studio and creating art with another person right there, and especially a producer like having their vision, you know, like to sonically come to life. Yeah. But I also think it's cool to be able to reach out to a bunch of different people and show your versatility and make a more diverse album.
Yeah, most definitely.